Welcome back, Teak and Every fam. We are going to jump into some of the things that I'm obsessed with for 2025 trends. If you are interested, you're excited, you are either getting married in 2025, 2026, and you need help with all your styling tips, you've come to the right place. I wanted to at least choose a couple of these trends that are predicted in 2025 and show you how to create the vision. Giving you all these tips is helpful, but I really want you to apply them. What I'm going to do is show you exactly how to use the tips that I'm providing you to create your own wedding vision board. I know it can be difficult and sometimes intimidating to go through these steps, figure out exactly what you want and what you don't want. So we're gonna do this together. What I thought would be really cool is if you have been looking at the 2025 bridal trends, or if you have not, I did pick one that if I was getting my vows renewed, this is exactly what I would do. One of the trends I thought was so just amazing, it is called wedding draping. So instead of you using tons of floral arrangements that you've seen in the past, a lot of brides for 2025 and beyond are starting to look at wedding draping for their venue space to give that more dramatic, natural, elegant look. Within this vision board, you can actually use this before you go wedding shopping. You can provide this to your wedding planner, all your vendors, so that you know that you're giving out the same exact vision. This board is going to help you not only when you are wedding dress shopping, but it's going to have such a huge impact on your peace of mind, knowing that you're providing the same vendors, the same people that are incorporating and helping you with the whole wedding process, that they have a streamlined photo vision throughout your entire wedding process. As a fashion stylist in the bridal industry, I always start with this step. I do not miss this step, because if we go past this step, it can be so confusing later on down the line. We're starting to mix fabrics and color schemes that don't quite match with your overall vision, and it just creates a lot of confusion. I always like to start with this because I can get a gauge of what my brides are looking for. I can get a gauge of being into their world, right? Seeing what they love and what they don't want in their wedding, and then trying to incorporate everything that they want within this vision board so we can actually step into what you want as a bride in your space. First is, I want you to find an overall image that you're inspired by. So that image can be anything that you're like, oh my gosh, I want this as my overall theme for my wedding. So since we're doing wedding draping, I love this image here. Right when I thought about wedding draping, I thought about the overall draping of it when they come into my wedding venue, how I want them to feel. An organic, elegant, classic look, right? It's not showing that, oh my gosh, I just splashed you with so many flowers that I'm like, this is an expensive wedding. But it's giving, I'm chic, I'm elegant, I know what I'm doing, I know my color theory, I have it all together, but you guys are still going to be surprised. So the image is going to be just your overall vision, either your overall vision of how you want your reception space to look, or your overall vision of how you want your ceremony space to look. Either of those options will work. Have the main image, right? So you are going to either use Canva. Is always a great resource. I love Canva because you can do so many things. You can add layers of different photos. So that's what I use. I use Canva. If you have another software system that you like as well, definitely feel free to use that. But in Canva, I am going to use as my background, my main vision of my image. This is going to set the tone of how I want my wedding to feel, how I want people to feel when they walk into the space. So I chose that as my main image. As a fashion stylist in the bridal space, if you came to me and you had wedding draping as your vision, and you told me that you wanted to look elegant, but you also wanted some sort of twist, so I instantly thought about, right? Because look at the draping of it. It still snatches your bust area or your waist area, but you still have some of the draping effects to it, right? In the gown. So it's complementing how I wanted to feel, what I wanted everything to look like, but then I'm still getting my classic, elegant feel to it. It goes really well with the wedding draping that I chose initially, but I still am missing something. I want it to feel a little bit more elevated if I go with this dress. Next, we're going to think about the type of veil that we want. I wanted to do something soft, but still gave some texture element moment. I know for sure, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have this vision in my head of a veil that's draping over me, but I want some sort of texture and wave to it, right? Boom, thought about this veil. So it still complements my dress, but I still have that texture, wavy, draping element, right, to my overall vision, but it also fits within my gown. And it's not too much, so it's soft, elegant. You guys see where the entire visions come into life? Now you're getting clarity on a lot of things. So now it's like all of these things are coming together. It's making sense. The draping's coming together. My vision's coming together. So now we have our overall theme. Everything looks consistent. It looks clean. It looks elegant. Now I can save this and share it to all my vendors so they understand exactly where I'm looking to go. Maybe they can incorporate some colors that will complement this really well, but at least you have the vision, right? You have the overall scheme of what you want your wedding to look like. We want to make sure that we're giving everyone consistent photos and consistency throughout your whole wedding planning process. So having a vision exactly of what we want to see, the colors are the same, it's consistent, the shades are the same, it's consistent. It is going to help you so much in the long run and create consistent communication and consistency throughout your entire wedding with your wedding vendors. So I hope this video is helpful for you. I am going to be doing more of these trends for 2025 because they are so good. I am so excited for all the brides who are getting married this year and next year to incorporate some of these trends. And if you have any wedding trends that you want me to create visions for, just let me know. Until the next one, guys. See ya.